This is Michael Popok. You're on the new Legal AF YouTube channel, and I'm at the intersection. I'm asking this question. Should Elon Musk be prosecuted by the Department of Justice for crimes up to 5 years in prison for trying to interfere with the election through his PAC by trying to buy vote registration and votes? Isn't that what we're watching with the giant checks for $1 million, the $100 offers? Isn't that all an attempt to buy votes or registration in violation of federal law? I say it is. The public integrity section of the Department of Justice is inquiring and sent a nasty letter putting the PAC that Musk owns and runs called the America PAC on notice that they are investigating whether federal crimes have been committed. Now, if you're playing the public integrity home game, the voter protection home game, then you would look at go to your library, your law library, and pull off the shelf 52 United States Code 103071, and you will find a law that says it is a violation of federal law. It is a violation to pay or offer to pay for registration or vote another person. And it's a $10,000 fine and 5 years in prison. Now, there's two groups that investigate these things: the Federal Election Commission, which is a civil regulatory environment, and then the Department of Justice has civil public integrity and also has a criminal section. The question is the crime going to be investigated and prosecuted? And is that all going to be done in the next 12 days? Well, look, we manage expectations. I don't see that investigation getting off the ground, a grand jury being impaneled, and an indictment coming out in the next 10 days. I just don't. But it still doesn't make it right. It still doesn't mean that the Department of Justice should ignore it, and they haven't. That big giant, let's call the phony for what he is. Elon Musk, I don't care whether he's wearing a mustard yellow trucker's hat or a black on black Make America MAGA hat. He's not a man of the people. The only man of the people he is I guess the 10 children he has. But he has $257 billion. He's not a redneck whooping it up in Pennsylvania like he's acting with like some straw in his teeth and a trucker hat. Come on. He's literally buying votes and registration. You know that big, giant $1 million check that we've been making fun of on the Midas Touch Network and on Legal AF? Like he's some sort of perverse Ed McMahon with the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes at your front door. Hey, look at my giant check for $1 million. Well, the problem with that is you're buying votes and registration. Now Elon Musk figured out in the last 24 hours that he might be violating criminal law. So what he's done instead is to say, well, I'm not actually buying the voter registration. I'm going to make them, if they win the lottery, an automatic spokesperson. It's a job. I'm going to give them $1 million to be a spokesperson for the America PAC. Is that better? No, it's not. First of all, it's a lie. He with great fanfare, they said, all you got to be is a registered voter. We'll give you $1 million lottery. Here you go. Or quote unquote, we're buying your vote. And then when he got caught, it's like, we're giving you a job. That would be like going to like a Yankee game, because like baseball's on my mind right now. And during the Yankee game, you win, I don't know, on the kiss cam or something. You figure out where the ball is under the three hats or whatever. And they go, congratulations, come on down. You're not just throwing out the first pitch, you're playing center field in tonight's World Series game. All right, is anybody buying that? But you got to hold Elon Musk's feet to the fire. I don't know what's scarier. The story that he's handing out and buying votes. This is the way he's supposed to prove to his boss. Although I think the boss thing runs the other way. I think he's the boss of Donald Trump. That he's getting the voter drive out, the get out the vote drive. I mean, there's been terrible stories in the last 2 weeks where Elon Musk has got hacked by his own door canvassers and door knockers who, instead of going out and using his money and putting it in his pocket to knock on doors to get voters out for Trump, they're sitting in the friendly confines of a cafeteria or a Starbucks, and they're using GPS spoofing software to make it look like they're knocking on doors when they're not. And there may be up to 30% fraud in door knocking bought and paid for by Elon Musk. Now, this other scary story, besides the fact he's getting hacked, I love that, by software and technology, can't make this stuff up, is there's new reporting from Forbes magazine that somebody named Elon Musk filed an application with the PTO, the Patent and Trademark Office, to get a copyright or intellectual property ownership of the following term: the United States of America, Inc. He's going to own the United States of America? You can just buy that? All right, so what's the evil plan here? He's buying a president. We know that Elon Musk is doing that. He's buying Donald Trump. And then he's going to do what? A reverse merger, and his company called United States of America Inc. is going to hostile acquire the United States of America. We're all going to be his employees. Is that what his great scheme is? Otherwise, he's just going to what? Monetize the United States of America, make money off of it? Yes. There's nobody more nakedly commercial and transactional than Elon Musk. He makes Donald Trump look like a kindergartner. In fact, other people around Elon Musk, including the heads of Wall Street that are running his presidential transition plan, they don't care about Donald Trump. They just want to make sure that all the alphabet regulatory agencies, the CFTC, the SEC, the FCC, the IRS, that they just get out of their hair. They just want to get them out. They just want to, all the regulatory agencies that matter to Wall Street, they just want to make sure they handpick who's going to run them, like they did last time with Jay Clayton running the SEC. We have a president for sale, and Elon Musk wants to buy a president with some of his $257 billion, and that's what we're watching. I can't explain why Donald Trump outsourced in the last 30 days. It shows you how completely overwhelmed his organization is to try to get out the vote, that he had to turn the keys over to Elon Musk, who's never run a voter registration or get out the vote drive before in his life. He's already got the problems I just identified. And it's decided, oh, crap, I can't get any voters. I better buy them. Okay? We saw what happened the last time Elon Musk took over a business he didn't understand or an operation. How's X doing? Worse in terms of total loss and burn rate than even Truth Social. And so that's where we got with Elon Musk right now. But the reason he's buying the presidency and he's going to be Donald Trump's boss. Who's your daddy, Donald Trump? It's Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk wants to have a say and final veto power over who gets picked for certain offices. He's been battling with the Securities and Exchange Commission forever. So he wants to pick who's going to be the head of the SEC. Same thing with the Commodities and Futures Department, same thing with the Federal Trade Commission, same thing with the Internal Revenue Service. And because of his technology, and he thinks he's some sort of mad Tony Stark, like from the Avenger movies, he wants to get rid of or be able to pick the Department of Defense and the Secretary of Defense. Because Elon Musk, I don't know if you've realized it, is running his own foreign policy. He decides where to turn on and turn off the Starlink satellites. Oh, he's pissed off at Ukraine today, wants to side with Putin because he's got a business deal with them. Click, cut off service. No lights today, no internet today, no satellites today for your war effort. Sorry. He's conducting his own foreign policy, and he wants to get rid of any resistance at the Department of Defense and the Secretary of State, and Donald Trump is going to give it to him. I am sure that there is a side deal, mark my words, for Elon Musk to have come on board and gotten so happy about it that he's got a pardon in his back pocket if Donald Trump gets elected. There's a risk that he won't, of course. But if he gets elected, he said, I'll come on board. I'll do all this stuff. I'll shake the tambourine, and I'll try to get you votes, and I might commit crimes. But you got to give me a pardon. That is already in the works, I assure you. And Elon, that is for sure. And Elon Musk, in addition to all of these side deals with Donald Trump, is in cahoots with the Wall Street people that are running the Trump campaign. The whole Trump campaign is being run by Wall Street people that are just want to benefit themselves against the American people. There's no doubt about it. And that's why the Department of Justice Public Integrity Section, which used to be headed by Jack Smith, has sent a nasty cease and desist letter to the America PAC to get to the bottom of it. Is it going to stop him from doing it? Is it going to affect the outcome of this election? No, but you have to hold their feet to the fire. You have to, in a country where the rule of law matters, you have to do these things. So I applaud the Department of Justice for doing it. Whether it's them or the Federal Election Commission, somebody has got to say something about the attempt in broad daylight to buy an election. And this whole Elon Musk, the evil genius, with him trying to buy the United States of America Inc., we got to watch closer on that and get to the bottom of that future scandal and corruption and all of that. And so that's what we're watching now with Elon Musk buying the president. He couldn't care less about Donald Trump. He just wants to make sure that he makes more money in the future with Donald Trump in office than with Kamala Harris. And he's banking that when Kamala Harris wins, she's not going to retaliate against him. So that's the bet he's made, right? That's that's how he's game strategied this thing out. But we're going to continue to follow the failings, the foibles, the falling down of Elon Musk as he tries to deliver the election to Donald Trump, not knowing what he's doing. It's like watching, a person in the dark fumbling around for the light switch. Right here. You're already here on Legal AF. So take a moment and free subscribe. Help us get to 300,000 before Halloween. We're upped our numbers because of you. We got 13 million people that have watched our work already, and we really appreciate each and every one of you being here. So until my next hot take, until my next Legal AF podcast or here on this new channel, I'm Michael Popok, and I'm reporting. In collaboration with the Midas Touch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories at the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.